Wow. What a show. Capped off by Hell in the Cell with Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens. Honestly, one match more people will remember more than anything else. I can honestly tell you that even though it was positioned at a point in the show where people were going to be coming down and saving themselves for the main event a little bit, but this was a great show. I mean, Ziggler versus Rude was a good match. Opening up the show was, we had the New Day and the Usos, and that match looked like it was going to be hard to top. Natalia and Charlotte ended in a cheap way, but all in all, a really, really freaking good show. A show that honestly leaves us with more questions than anything else. We're gonna have to tune in on SmackDown to see what the heck is going on. I am honestly just amazed. I just, where do you go from here? I mean, sometimes I say that and it's just like this is crazy. This is stupid. But this is one that's just like, I mean, does Sammy go full on heel where he is teaming with Owens, or are they still just not together? But Sammy is tired of getting pushed down the card and not being put in good spots by Shane, and this is his way of basically standing up to the man himself. Is he just coming out and saying that Owens is his friend, and they just need to get together, and like he didn't want him to die from Shane jumping on him. I got no clue. I'm honestly really, really speechless. This was a really, really good show, though. We had the kickoff match, which ended up being Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin going up against the Hype Bros. Gable and Benjamin ended up getting the win. We're still teased with the whole thing with the Hype Bros. What big thing will they have to do to start gaining momentum again in the tag division on SmackDown? Honestly, in my mind, I think it's going to be Zack Ryder turning on Mojo. The swerve could be is that Mojo finally turns on Zack Ryder. I'm a fan of all four of these people in this match. I really wanted Gable to go solo, Mojo Rawley, when he got the win at WrestleMania. I thought that was going to be the kickoff of something and never really got going. And now that the Hype Bros are back together, that's not really going either. So they have to go in a different direction there. Gable and Benjamin get the win. Opening up the actual pay-per-view was the Usos going up against the New Day. There was a little bit too much comedy in this match, but I thought that it was really, really good. I can tell that the New Day wasn't going to win when they kept pulling out weapons that were more, sort of everything but the kitchen sink. Oh, there's the kitchen sink. Basically, the New Day brought out a cowbell. They brought out a huge cymbal from a drum set. And it just was a little bit over the top for me. Usos got the win. Lots of things I had never seen involved in the cell before, like kendo sticks being used in the corner to trap somebody, handcuffing somebody to the ring post, and Singapore caning them were really, really cool. As far as just a four-man tag team match, one of the best things that we've seen inside Hell in the Cell in a long time. We go there to Rusev, not getting the start of Rusev Day on SmackDown with the full-on parade. Randy Orton got the win there with the RKO out of nowhere. Not all the RKOs have to be out of nowhere. In my mind, I think they've run that fad a little bit too far. I'm with Randy. Turn him heel. Let's get something new there, because Randy Orton, not working for me. Rusev, not working for me either. Baron Corbin, right now being featured on Talking Smack, got the win. He's the new United States champion, defeating AJ Styles and Ty Dillinger. I would like to see Corbin start a feud against Dillinger, and then AJ be cut free to go maybe into the World Heavyweight picture, or just somewhere up the card. Really, really good match. Ty Dillinger was added at the last minute, but it still was really, really good. We'll go from there. Charlotte Flair lost. Well, she won to Natalya, but did not win the women's championship. Natalya could see the writing on the wall that Charlotte had her number, and used the chair shot for disqualification. The chair shot was to like the lower knee of Charlotte, and they played up an injury ankle, where basically the refs, had to help Charlotte out. They were trying to remove her boot to relieve pressure on her leg, and the comeback just didn't get off the ground for Charlotte. Jinder Mahal kept the World Heavyweight Championship by defeating Shinsuke Nakamura. I got no clue what they're doing here. That's all I can say. Basically, the referee had kicked the Singh brothers out of ringside, but they still tried to make a run in during the match. The ref missed Jinder Mahal getting hit by the Shinsuke Nakamura's finisher, and it wasn't enough. They got the 1-2. Mahal grabbed the ropes, and he kicked out, and then almost as soon as he hit his feet, he hit his finisher, and Mahal was the winner. So 121 days as WWE Champion for Jinder Mahal. Where do they go from here? I didn't even wake up that early, guys. Bobby Roode defeated Dolph Ziggler by roll-up with the tights. I liked how Ziggler came out with no entrance. I guess it's all comes down to Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler had a feud over whose entrances was the coolest. And Dolph's exclamation point was not coming out to any theme music, not coming out to any lights. I thought it came off pretty nice. And in your main event, Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon. These guys basically started the night fighting outside of the cell. Shane came out first, and as Kevin Owens was making his entrance, right when he was about to come into the cell, Shane jumped him. They fought outside of the cell. They fought their way back into it. Actually, Kevin Owens went into the cell actually trying to run away from Shane. The referee chained and locked the cell. At one point, Shane knew that he wanted to get out. He wanted to inflict major pain, and the one way he could think of it was getting on top of the cell. The referee would not unlock the cell for Shane, so basically Shane found some bolt cutters, went over and cut the lock off himself, and he fought all his way to the top of the cell. Kevin Owens came up there. He decided that he wanted to jump off on a Shane down below, but he couldn't bring himself to do it, whether it was over a fear of heights, not really wanting to kill Shane. We couldn't tell, but Shane got up there with him, and they brawled for a long time. Longest fight I've ever seen on top of the Hell in a Cell. Lots of guys getting dropped on that chain link. I don't know how strong that is and how much weight it really supports, but it always comes off good on television where it really looks like it's about to fall through and it's about to break. Shane fights Kevin Owens down where he falls off. Owens goes through the announce table. When Shane makes his way down, people are pleading with him to make the pin. He doesn't do it, so he climbs back up to the top, trying to end Owens once and for all. And as he jumps off, Sami Zayn saves Kevin Owens. We have Shane go through the table. Sami Zayn picks up Kevin Owens, puts him on top of Shane, 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens is the winner. And just huge question marks all over WWE over what was Sami thinking. I got no clue.